For y'all that watch my videos, I want to play a little game with you. I'll see. I don't know if you call it trivia or what, but I'll tell you, my life is a little different. And the last established business or work that I've done was the Southern Supper Club in South Coffeyville, Oklahoma. And that was probably about 13 years ago. And so since then, I still work, but I don't work regular hours and this type of stuff. And so I'll go on a spell where I don't work for days, maybe weeks at a time, and then I'll hit a spell where I'll work. And then I'll work for days, maybe 2 or 3 weeks solid at a time. I mean, it's hard work, demanding work. And it's always in, for me, a unique place and under unique circumstances. And but I'm going to tell you a little bit of something. You can look at my videos, and this will kind of help you along on what's going on in my life. The first thing is a cigar. If I can get any kind of normalcy in my life, where I try to hold something where I can feel like I have a normal life. The cigar, not always, most of the time, if I can do it on a regular basis, I'll have it one day out of the week. So when you see the videos and I have a cigar, it's more than likely a certain day. Now, there's another thing. Is my shirt. That same day that I have my cigar, I wear a white shirt. This is to try to remind me that I am civilized. No telling where I'm at when I wear my white shirt and I have my cigar. That tells you it's Sunday. that tells me I look forward to the day I can wear my white shirt, so I know it's Sunday. And this day I have my cigar, and I give much thanks on Sunday. I do it all week long, all the time anyway. But Sunday I normally don't have very much planned. And so, especially when I'm in places like this, I'm by myself. And so that gives me time to reflect on not only my past, but my future. And I give thanks and appreciation for everything. But it's the white shirt and the cigar. Now, I don't always have the cigar. A lot of times I'm places where I can't even get a cigar, so I don't. There's times I'll go a month or two without a cigar. But I really try hard to get the white shirt. Now, I have long sleeve. You'll see me wearing, I'm always wearing a long sleeve. And that's to protect me from the sun. Same thing with my hat. The hat, I wear a hat, and you see it's all crumbly up, all hat. I can stick it in my pocket. The hat protects me from the sun, and when it rains, it keeps the water off my glasses. And the hat, I cover, that's concealed carry. So I use my hat for that too. So then when I go inside and I take my hat off, using my manners, I take my hat off, I cover my weapon. I'll take if I'm wearing a sport coat, or I say a nylon shirt, whatever I'm wearing, I'll take that off. And so that's why I got the hat. So I'll always have a hat. I'll always have a hat. And so anyway, that's some trivia on telling you what it is that why I wear certain things. And like I say, the long sleeves protect me from the mosquitoes and stuff like that. Where I'm at now, the altitude, we don't have mosquitoes. We don't have hardly any bugs at all. But like I say, I do wear this stuff. Everything I wear is for a reason. I'm not the most stylish guy in the world. But how do they call that? Reason for the madness or something like that. I wear certain clothes, and they also remember that I live out of a suitcase. I don't have no home. This is the closest thing to a home I have, and everything I have is in a suitcase. Everything I do have is in the bus, and the bus is in Oklahoma. And I don't really consider it my home, but that is where I store what little bit of stuff I have. And so my wardrobe is pretty much limited. And so that's why you see a lot of the same clothes. And like I say, when they're down here, you see this is where I live. This is, all the videos you see in this area is here in Guatemala. And it's Quetzaltenango, and second biggest city in Guatemala. It's called Xela. X-E-L-A is what they call it. The Quetzaltenango, the name is about that long, so that's why. And I've just learned how to say it. It's taken me 10 years just to learn how to say it. So, but anyway, there's just a little bit of trivia, letting you know some of the stuff you see me, and why I'm like this, and where I'm at, and this type of stuff. And but like I say, when I'm on the road, I try to tell you where I'm at. When I make videos, sometimes I don't tell you where I'm at, and the reason I don't tell you is they're my friends, and I don't want to put my friends in any kind of trouble or anything like that. So it's just, in other words, it's none of your business where it is I'm at precisely. I'll tell you what state, maybe stuff like that, but that's about it. Now, it's funny, you see this right here place. This is my it's my wife's house right here. Her father started building this stuff, and right over here is their sister's house, and another sister's got another house up here. And so that's what these are. Now it's, you know, I say they just started building them, and then the daddy got sickly, and you know, things just didn't get done. And then my wife was sickly, so I didn't get done with all this stuff. Now, one thing that is back in there that you're not gonna see it now, but I started when my wife was sickly. If you know anything about rocket stoves, I started working with rocket stoves, developing rocket stoves, and where a rocket stove is something where it uses minimal of firewood to give you lots of flame, lots of heat, and a little bit of smoke. And so I took it and I developed it, and what I was going to do is make it so I could use it I was going to make a school of fire to teach people how to make fire. And you could do it with just these bricks, like you see the bricks here on the wall. You can use these bricks, and with I think like 10 or 12 bricks, you can make a real fire efficient fire. And so that's what was going on in there at the time of my wife's death. I was really getting it developed. I had a home developer a guy that made homes, million-dollar homes, and he was interested. I showed him the fireplace and how it worked and how simple it was, and he went crazy for it. He really wanted it. But then after that is when my wife died, and so then I really didn't get done. I got about 80 or 90% of the project done, and then I pretty much stopped right there. You can find out more about rocket stoves on the internet, but a lot of them, they don't tell you the exact numbers, and that's what I did. I figured out the exact numbers and everything. I got it down to precisely how much wood you need. I had it set up. Well, I was in the process of fixing it up to use for a water heater, and so you could cook, heat the house, and warm the water all with the same little piece of wood. And it was really a unique idea, and so that's one of the things that I was doing with the house. But so what I say, I'm always looking for opportunity. I'm always trying to do something to help others. And but I say, I just wanted to make this little video to show you and explain what's going on a little bit on what you've been seeing in my videos. I want to thank you for your support and watching my videos. I'm sorry, some of the stuff I do is personal stuff, and so I use it a lot for myself, for my own emotional needs, and trying to keep my sanity. But anyway, I do appreciate you all watching and your interest, and anything that you can get out of it that's going to improve your life, you go for it. I love it. You can, all my blogs, I've got videos, all this stuff it's syndicated, it's out on different places and stuff like that, so if you want it, just go on and help yourself. And I'll tell you, it was funny, one time I normally get about, maybe 3 subscribers a day. And one day, for about a week, I was getting anywhere from 15 to 25 per day. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. And what happened, there was a preparedness expo. And they asked me if they could use it, and I told them, yeah, you can go right ahead. So what they did, put a big screen up and just showed my YouTube videos. And next thing I know, I was getting all these subscribers. So, it's, like I say, this is information that I want to share with the world. These are things that I've done, or I've thought about doing, or I messed up and I shouldn't have done it, and I mean, it's good, bad, ugly, everything. I just about emptied my closet on the YouTube stuff. So all the skeletons in my closet. So but like I say, feel free to use everything, and I appreciate your support. And I hope to see you one of these days. I'd love to sit down face to face with you. Right, thank you. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.